I figured maybe y'all want to join me. This is from June, July of 1994. This is number 97 of Star Trek, the official fan club magazine. I used to have a Star Trek magazine subscription, but I don't think it was the official fan club. But I don't remember what it was. And I would be using the tripod right now, but it doesn't work for what I need it to. And I'll show you real quick. I thought it would be working, but look, it only bends down that far. I'm like, really? And if I'd use it the way I use the other one, it'd be blocking the screen again. I'm like, oh my gosh, why do they make them like this? They must think that everybody wants to have their faces all posed up and putting on lipstick and stuff on the camera. I am not about to put on lipstick for you guys. All right, so in this special issue, we have Star Trek, The Next Generation, the end of 7 years voyage. Warping into a feature film. Oh, we get first pictures, first photos from the set of Star Trek Generations. All right. Oh, they better actually get these checks. That would be awesome. I never got one. We got Star Trek. Let's see the scanner. And here's the contents. We got some of the comic book contents. Actually, I just want to go and chill and read some comic books in a second here, but I figure I do want to go through this, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm sure there's somebody else will want to see it. There's somebody from North Carolina that wrote in. Yeah, sorry if it seems a little shaky, but unfortunately I did not, the tripod won't work. It's like, once again, I bought another tripod. I'm gonna have to go back and buy one of those $5 ones from the Dollar Tree, which is, I haven't really seen them there, but I broke 2 of those already. Maybe I just keep them away from the cats. All right, so Star Trek Generations moving warp speed ahead. We got Ursula and Bator, 2 of the prettiest women in the universe. We got the villain. Spoiler alert. We got some cards. Cool. Not Picard. We got cards. I wonder if they work with the cards I already got. Roddenberry Remembered. Advertisements, of course. Profile Keith the Birdsong. Look, there's really no reason for your depression. The Next Generation will still continue in reruns. Plus, there is Deep Space Nine movies to come out. Or there's Deep Space Nine, movies to come out. It's not like it's totally over. He's like, Deep Space Nine? Look, he's upset because it's Deep Space Nine. I liked Voyager better, so... I guess in 1994 we didn't know Voyager was coming yet. And of course, Deep Space Nine ran in tandem. Well, I guess it had to because it was the second year of Deep Space Nine. But Voyager, or not Voyager, Deep Space Nine's first season ran in tandem with I think the 7th season of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Oh, one of the best movies ever. But I don't want to plate on my wall or anything. Who buys plates like that? I never understood that. I can only imagine grandmothers buying them, but I don't know any grandma that would buy that. Plotting the course for Star Trek comic books. Oh, they were fantastic reads too. Oh, I do miss the action figures. They tried to bring them back, but no, people weren't interested. I was. I got them. Star Trek, the official fan club. I'm in a rolling chair, so it keeps on pushing me back because I'm not fully on top of the table here. Oh, this is like the area where they're trying to sell you stuff in the middle of the magazine. If it's anything exciting, I'll point it out. No, those are exciting. I had all the figures pretty much. Oh, look, the turtle figures. I think I had some of these too, now I think about it. I was such a huge Trekkie. I still would be, but I feel like it's lost its... Well, I still will always have Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm like that guy on the thing. Oh, here's some more stuff in the middle. Here's those little standees. You can get a standee of your favorite character, which is, of course, Worf. Who is your favorite Next Generation character? Most people will probably say Data. Of course, Warp is my favorite. Oh, that would be awesome. I have 4 of those books. I did not know they made one like that. That would be so awesome. I need to track that down. Note to self, go on eBay. Let's find that. You know, whenever I ever go to any, if you ever go to any toy shows, you can find Star Trek figures for like dirt cheap, and it's so sad. And we never have that. Ever since the pandemic, we don't have any shows anymore around here. Like we used to have one in Myrtle Beach all the time, but nope. I guess it just didn't pick up back steam again. Plus, I think probably other card people took it over. It's like always the card people are taking up half of it. I do have quite a collection of the books. All good things. Ice Baby. Dun, 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 dun. It's Data from Ice Baby. It's vanilla Data. Is that thunder? Because it's been hot enough to pull up a thunder war. It's hot enough today, let me put it that way. And it does appear a little dark outside. So I bet we're getting a thunderstorm. I better go see if the cats want to come in, because they're usually spooked out by the thunderstorm. Oh, look. A Star Trek video game. Coming fall of '94. Oh, Starfleet Academy. I need to make sure I put that on my want list for the fall of '94 when it comes. I always like to look at the old magazines. It makes me feel like I'm back in the past, which is a lot better than the present. Look at Jay Leno. Oh, that's great. Kira. The Return of Captain Colute. I remember that episode. Fragile. This end up. I believe it's the mothership. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a big cube. Alright, we're almost to the end here. I don't have anything like that or that. I was always the Next Generation. I do have the Next Generation. There's not a communicator, so to speak. Well, technically, okay. So yeah, I definitely do have the communicator. It looks nothing like that. I did have a flip phone. I used to pretend like it was a communicator. Beam me up, Scotty, which is ironic because that's my name. But I always, wore the pin on my shirt. The very first pin I actually bought before the toy ones came out was from Future Imperfect, because I was like, oh my gosh, that's so obscure. I can't believe they had it. So Future Imperfect was one of my favorite episodes. It was so touching. And their phasers compared to the phasers from Star Trek. I have both Type 1 and Type 2. Not diabetes, but phasers from the Next Generation, not this one. And then I have the medical tricorder, yeah, like that. And that's the Type 1. I also had a VCR remote that was like the Type 2 one. And there's the Borg Cube. I was so disappointed with these action figures. Now I got a bunch of them, but I always thought, gosh, they were trying to go for the Mego look, but they were just not nailing it. It just wasn't the same. They were 9 inches tall to begin with, so they were too tall to work with the original Star Trek characters. I'm like, why did you guys do that? You know that we'll still buy your Kirk to go with our original Kirk. Plus, a lot of us, the shirt has been torn up since then, so yeah. So they should have made them 9 inches. They should have made removable boots, and they should have made the bodies more limber like the original Star Trek ones from the 70s. Yeah. But not too limber, because my Uhura fell apart, because all the women from back then fell apart. Has there ever been a Mego 8-inch figure that survived the 70s? I don't know. My Catwoman fell apart. My Uhura fell apart. I don't even know. Oh, I have the head of Batgirl. Wow, this is weird. But yeah, good times. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope that you are still, you can still go back and watch the old Trek. I'd rather watch this than that modern stuff that they're trying to push on people nowadays, and I'm like, not interested. And I've tried it. Now, I did watch the Picard thing. That was good. So see you guys later. live long and prosper.